what, she was going to go straight through to it. So this is one that occurred, and I think we all need to have a look at this. This, of course, is Vince McMahon. He is facing huge charges right now of sex trafficking, and this one where he had forced to resign after he had defecated on a female colleague's head. Now, there's more to that. This is a woman that he'd been in a kind of a quasi-relationship with, that he supposedly then sent off to have sex with her men. There's a huge amount in this. There's a huge amount behind this. But also, we discussed this before. We had a discussion this before about the whole situation surrounding this. When he first stepped down, now he stepped down again because he just sold the whole company across. Hunter Hearst Helmsley is taking, well, he's there with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. They're kind of shepherding the WWE through right now. What's your initial reaction to this whole situation? Because, of course, he's accused of sex. I mean, it's a huge situation that he's accused of. That sex trafficking is this woman who he'd been in a relationship, that he brought him on board. He had paid her off. We reported that he paid her off supposedly $3 million. He only paid $1 million of it, and for last year hadn't paid. So then she, of course, went to this woman, Janelle Grant, has gone to court with it. It's not going to touch WWE, but this is Vince McMahon's reputation ruined forever.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's something that I think Vince McMahon, the name, the brand, and I think you have to say the brand, because look, on the business side, he has been quite remarkably successful. This is the way to bow out. Well, it is damaging long term. I think it's slightly distasteful the way that he is going out swinging and punching, as if to say, look, I mean, from what I've read, he's claiming this is all complete fabrication. I mean, look, we know that people love a story, love to generate clickbait headlines. It goes a bit far to say that everything could be completely fabricated. There must be something here for this to be big enough for him to be ousted, because this is not a man who is who just gives up. This is not a man who is incapable of self-promotion and protecting his own interests. So if he, I don't like saying this, but if he's allowed this to happen, as in allowed him to be ousted, he's protecting the reputation of the brand that he has built up, then there sort of has to be a fairly significant chunk of truth to this. So I don't know how he can extricate himself from this with less grace than he's done. That is disappointing, I think.
Yeah. He has stepped down. I see, like, that she said he had trafficked her off to kind of lure other men into to fight, including Brock Lesnar's named. There's a lot of people named in this suit that it's going to be difficult for him to get out of. People like, I mean, Ronda Rousey, for example, she's come out and said that, that nothing has changed. She's still in charge. This is a joke. So people are wondering, what does Ronda Rousey have to say, or does she have anything to say at this moment? Of course, Ronda Rousey, who had started in the WWE for a short while, she wasn't a huge impact. And of course, this whole case broke out ahead of the huge show this weekend. So I mean, this is this past weekend. Sorry. So this is the situation. But of course, he's never been too afraid of going a bit over the top. I mean, this is one we with Rikishi and The Rock holding. Of course, The Rock, who now is in charge of a lot of the operations of WWE. This is where he had to kiss Rikishi's butt. Well, there was this segment he said, "Kiss my butt." This was the Attitude Era, and his face then got forced into Rikishi. I think it's actually a cousin of The Rock himself. And of course, then this was the one where Shawn Michaels being forced to kiss Vince McMahon's well-muscled behind. Ultimately, it's not going to do anything bad to the brand, because people are still going to watch it. Does it affect your view of Vince McMahon as one of the greatest ever, sports promoters of all time?
Well, look, I don't like to sort of separate these things, because you cannot. It is the same person. But as a promoter, as a businessman, very few people would be capable of building up what he has built up. Does it change my perception of him? Well, yes. I mean, it's a distasteful, to say the least, situation we find yourself in. I'm going to throw this out there and tell me what you think of this. As you mentioned, as you've shown and demonstrated in those two examples, two of many over decades, this is a disgusting, horrible situation everybody is talking about. Everybody is talking about it. I'm not going to say he's engineered this entirely for publicity, attention, but let's be honest, if nothing else, the WWE or TKO brand, controversy, drama, and talking about it, that's about the one golden thing that they want. If it wasn't engineered, it will be exploited. It will not damage the brand.